Hello, hello.
Hello, nice, friendly fans of Stronghold. You're fans of comic books. But thanks for being with us. It is the FOC Show, final order cutoff, or last call for February 2nd. That is Monday. We have to make our orders. We usually do our four preliminary orders on Sunday night, so get your orders in by Sunday night, please. We will go over the books that need to be ordered by then to guarantee that you get them.
And the great thing about pre-ordering a book, you go ahead, tell us what you want, we bring it in for you. And when it hits your hot little hands, you're still paying cover price for it regardless of what the market is at that time. Some of these books lately, particularly these absolute titles, have been coming out strong on Wednesday, and we don't want anybody to miss out on their books just because the market's taken a big, huge jump.
Or sold out.
That's right.
But yours is guaranteed. And then there's people like Dennis, who we ship to. He'll get his a month or two from now when it's worth $500. He still pays cover price. Okay, maybe not $500, but
And I try not to make it a whole month before he gets it.
Absolute Flash, number 12, the first book on FOC over at Lunar. A cover by Nick Robles, B cover by Carlo Pagalayan. I was a big fan of his with on Planet Hulk. He did the art on the original Planet Hulk run with Greg Pak. The C cover is by Gilliam March. The D cover is by Lyrics, Leslie Lee.
Lyrics has been just killing it with her covers lately. She's all over the place, all kinds of different titles, and she's doing a great job.
Yeah, she just did a cover on Batman, Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
Here's Flash. Look, no boobs to be seen.
That's right.
And she says she loves drawing boobs, so.
And I asked her specifically.
Next up, Absolute Martian Manhunter. Javier Rodriguez on the A cover, Werther Deladera on the B.
I guess I should clarify that. I didn't ask her if she likes drawing boobs. I asked her what she likes drawing, and she said it.
There's the C cover by Dan Hipp, the D cover by Mateus Vergara. That's an interesting cover, to say the least, there by Vergara. And then Absolute Wonder Woman 17, the A cover by Hayden Sherman, the B cover, gorgeous cover there by Derek Chu. C cover by Riley Rosmo, and another really pretty cover, the D cover by Mattia De Ulis. And then Action Comics 419. Feels like this came out in the early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Facsimile edition by Neil Adams, and then the B cover is a foil version of that same cover.
First appearance of the Human Target. I did not know that.
Aquaman 12, part of DCKO, is getting a second print.
That's something I'm loving to see. Aquaman is kind of universally made fun of and frequently disliked, but this DCKO is bringing a really some nice attention to him. He's getting second printings. The titles are getting second printings. I know it's DCKO.
Hopefully some of these readers will stick around after.
Exactly, because he is a good read.
Here is Archie and Friends number 20.
This is a one-shot about Archie and the gang getting lost in space.
There's the B cover by Andrew Pepoy.
Oh man, I've got a sketch from him from back in the 90s, early 2000s. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, look, and Girls in Bubble Helmets. I
Yes.
know somebody that collects that.
Yes, indeed.
C cover by Sam Schwartz. It's a foil cover.
Mm-hmm.
Assorted Crisis Events number 8, a second print.
These are flying off the shelves now that the show's been announced. We're having a hard time keeping anything Assorted Crisis Events in stock.
Author Immortal number 5. A cover by Morgan Beam. B cover by Dalton James Rose. That is a big axe. I hope she's cutting down a big tree.
She must have been talking to Batman, Absolute Batman, finding out where he gets his weapons.
Avatar, The Last Airbender. Ephemera Kit, Relics of the Four Nations. Batman number 7, the A cover by series artist Jorge Jimenez, and the B cover by Dustin Nguyen.
I was just talking with somebody this afternoon, said, man, Dustin Nguyen is a fantastic watercolor artist, but this is creepy. He is really tapping into his creepy side here, which he's quite good at.
C cover is by Jorge Molina, and the D by Ryan Sook. E cover is a foil variant of the A, Jorge Jimenez, and the F cover is the Women's History Month variant by Lyrics. Cute Cassandra Cain Batgirl cover. We have the Symbol variant as the G cover, and the Jorge Jimenez corner box spot foil variant is the H cover.
There is a whole laundry list of the spot foil corner box covers coming out. I did post a checklist in our Discord, so if you're interested in knowing what titles to get if you want all of them, there's a checklist there.
And here is the 1 in 25 ratio by David Aja. Someone is coming to kill you, and the Joker symbol there.
Yeah, it's saying that this is a shocking reintroduction of the Joker as you've never seen before, as Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez kick off their second story arc.
Didn't we just see a version of Joker as we've never seen him before?
Well, this is another one, and
yeah,
goodness.
Batman by Chip Zdarsky. Zdarsky had a great run on Batman. This is the Volume 1 Omnibus hardcover. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age trade paperback. The hardcover came out a couple of weeks ago.
I apologize. I fell down on my job. That hardcover is $125.
The omnibus?
Yes, the omnibus hardcover, and this trade paperback, Batman Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age, is $19.99.
Birds of Prey trade paperback, Volume 4, On the Run. How much is it?
It's $19.99.
Booster Gold, the complete 2007 series trade paperback, Book 3.
That one's $39.99.
Bullet Adventures number 6. B cover by Andre Rizzo. And then City of Demons number 2.
If anyone, speaking specifically now to Dennis, or if anyone watching the video afterwards wants any more information about any of these books, please let us know. Reach out to us. We'll be happy to give you info if you can't find it on the Googles. But we're more than happy to help you get the info you need on your books.
Comic Shop News, which we get every week, will be in our shop. And then Comics the Magazine, number 1. If you are a subscriber... Oops. I don't know what happened there. Oh. Sorry. If you are a subscriber with us and get more than 5 titles, you can get this magazine for free. Otherwise, it is $2.99.
And this is the humongous new industry book magazine that's coming out monthly. It is, this first issue is 48 pages. It has jumped up in size. There's all kinds of awesome behind the scenes information,
including a comic strip by John Layman and Rob Guillory.
Yeah.
Chew getting a comic strip.
Yeah, there's going to be a 1-page continuation of the Chew story every month, or I assume it's monthly. So that's going to be great.
There's the first issue.
And it's basically, it's not going to be like your traditional, sorry, my brain just stopped. It's not going to be like the old Wizard with the price guides and stuff in it. This is industry news.
Well, it says features on what you should read, staff picks of what you will read, actual comics you can read, power rankings with sales data, maybe a price guide,
well, maybe,
possibly art instruction and classifieds, comic size to fit on racks.
Awesome. Hi, Jace. Thanks for joining us.
When does the Battle Beast one come out? That, I don't know. Is there a Battle Beast one?
I believe
Future
the
issue?
Battle Beast Comics the magazine is the second issue. I think that's the case.
That's not to say there won't be something about Battle Beast in the first one.
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian number 29. Oh, and welcome to the show, Jace.
Jace,
Cover
if
A.
you see anything else, if you have any other questions, just shout them out here in the chat. And if you want to have any further details on anything you see, let us know. We're happy to tell you descriptions, give you better pictures of the covers, give you pricing, whatever you need, let us know.
We are here to serve. There's the A cover of Conan, there's the B cover by Doug Braithwaite, and the C cover by Martin Simmons.
Martin Simmons from Department of Truth.
Yep.
He's got some really cool multimedia style going on there.
There's a D cover by Jesus Marino, and the E cover by Toby Wilsmer. And a G cover is a Virgin cardstock variant by Martin Simmons, and there is a Robert De La Torre Virgin cover. Craniacs number 4. A cover by Joe Simcoe, B cover by Pedro Andreo. C cover flops.
That doesn't bode well.
Crazy for You trade paperback. Critter number 11. The A cover by Fico Ocio, and the B cover is the Narcelio Souza variant. Czarface, A Czar is Born trade paperback.
Hey Scott, thanks for joining us.
DC All In Special number 1, one shot. It is the third print. First print's going for like $50 to $100 now.
Yeah.
So a third print is needed. People want to read it.
Well, yeah,
It's the first appearance of all the Absolute characters.
Yeah, and the new wave of the all-in universe, I would guess it would be, is starting to come up. Fury.
Fury of Firestorm.
Yeah, Fury of Firestorm, Zatanna, and Etrigan, I think, they're all getting their new stories coming up real soon. They're going to be solicited. So it's like their next wave.
Fury of Firestorm is a 6-issue miniseries that you can already order. It's available to order. It's not on FOC just yet, though. DC Finest trade paperback Western, The Hangman Never Loses. $39.99 collects about 2 years worth of story in one trade paperback. DC KO number 1 third print. DC KO Harley Quinn vs. Zatanna second print. A cover by Corona, a B cover by Godtail.
A lot of people thought that this DCKO was going to be kind of like just a silly, nothing story, but it is picking up steam. Every time we come in, people are commenting about how much they're liking DCKO and how surprised they are that it's just flying off the shelves, because they're like, I came in to get this and it's already gone. And so these second and third printings are going to end up being the only way that some people get to read the story in comics.
DCKO Night Fight number 2 second print. And a Red Hood vs. Joker second print. Deadhead trade paperback volume 1.
That's $25.99.
Department of Truth, The Complete Conspiracy Deluxe hardcover, book 2.
$49.99. And again, this is Martin Simmons.
Yep.
With some really interesting art here.
Martin Simmons and James Tynion IV writing. Detective 1106, A cover by Michael Janin, B cover by Bjorn Behrens.
Wow, that's creepy.
C cover by Steve Scroce. Then Digital Lizards of Doom trade paperback volume 5.
And that is $12.99.
Disney's Little Mermaid Ariel's Adventure Journal hardcover and softcover.
$17.99 for the hardcover and $12.99 for the softcover.
Disney Villains Maleficent number 5, A cover by Paulina Ganucheau, and the B cover by Ellery. The C cover by Bob Quinn, and the D cover by Theo Stoltz.
Hey, Brian.
The E cover is a 1 in 10 virgin ratio variant by Stoltz. The F cover is a 1 in 10 virgin by Quinn. The G is a 1 in 15 virgin by Ellery. H is a 1 in 15 Ganesho virgin. There is a 1 in 5 Bob Quinn line art variant. And then we have Disney Villains Ursula #1, A cover by Mirka Andolfo.
Wow, that is a really cool cover. I'm not a big fan of the villains lines just because I'm more into the good guys. But Ursula's a trip, and that's a good cover.
Yeah. The J. Lee cover is the B cover, C cover by Bob Quinn, D cover by Shatoki Shiki, E cover by Francesca Carita, F cover is a blank, the G cover is a metal version variant of the Andolfo cover, it's $100. The H cover is a limited virgin variant by Andolfo. There's a 1 in 10 ratio, which is the Carita version. 1 in 10 Quinn line art variant. 1 in 15 Shiki version. 1 in 15 Quinn line art version. 1 in 20 is the Quinn version. 1 in 25 is the J. Lee version.
If if this is your first time into one of these FOC shows and you're hearing these 1 in 25, 1 in 10, 1 in 15s, and you don't know what that means that for every one of these issues, these covers that we want, we have to order the other number of 10, 15, or 25 of the regular covers,
So
or a combination of them.
Makes them harder to get and more rare.
That's right.
The 1 in 5 ratio is a J. Lee line art virgin variant.
I love J. Lee's line art.
And then DuckTales #11 is their next book, A cover by Ivan Bigarella, B cover by Francesco Tomaselli. And if you want any of these, just let us know and we'll make sure we get it ordered for you, or you can visit our website and order it for yourself, pre-order it for yourself, add a subscription yourself, or again, ask us to do so.
On the website, if there's anything that you want to make sure you get every issue of, you would subscribe, and you can subscribe to either the A or the B cover. But if you want to pick your own covers each month or each time the issue comes out, you can do that as well as pre-orders.
C cover of DuckTales 11 is by Carlo Loro. E by Tommaso Ronda.
Drew Moss is doing the D cover, but there's no art available at this time.
Okay, thank you. The F cover is a 1 in 10 ratio by Rhonda, the Virgin variant. 1 in 10 is a Lauro Virgin variant.
There's also a 1 in 10 Drew Moss Virgin variant.
1 in 15 is the Tomaselli Virgin. There's a 1 in 15 Bigarella Virgin. And then End League, complete collection trade paperback. The End League, written by Rick Remender with art by Matt Broom and Eric Canetti.
And this trade paperback is $19.99. I know you're a big fan of Rick Remender's.
Yes. Escape #6. Speaking of Remender, this is a anthropomorphic animal war book. You can see there, our hero on the left is a big bear trapped behind enemy lines. And on the right there, that's obviously a villain.
Because it's a bat?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a Batman.
Oh, wow. I thought it was a man bat.
That's the B cover. It's by Nico Henriksson. It's a 1 in 15 ratio variant.
It's pretty cool looking.
Escape from Skull Island. #2, the A cover by Diego Yapur. The B cover by Christopher Jones.
And this is the third miniseries in this, the third miniseries in the series that came off of the Netflix show.
The third, I thought it was the second.
I
thought we had Return to Skull Island, and then this is Escape from Skull Island.
Maybe I thought there was another one. I could. Don't get me to lying. Maybe I'm incorrect.
The C cover is by Eduardo Mello, and the D cover is a Virgin Ink variant by Diego Yapor. We have a hardcover book, Everyday Genius Hacks to Boost Your Memory, Focus, Problem Solving, and much more.
And that is $28.99.
There is a free Comic Book Day 2026 hardcover version of Absolute Batman Volume 1, The Zoo. It's a variant dust jacket cover by Jim Lee.
And it's $24.99. So this is specially done for Free Comic Book Day this year.
Yep, and this version will only be available for this year's Free Comic Book Day. So if you like these Jim Lee covers and you want that on your hardcover, well, now's the time to get it. There's a Superman version as well as a Wonder Woman version. All three of these hardcovers collecting the first volumes of their series. I think the first 6 issues.
It is the first 6 issues, and they are each $24.99. And honestly, it's been hard to keep these on the shelves. Getting the hardcovers or the trade paperbacks, we keep having to order more and more of them because people are loving the Absolute Universe.
Ferocious, number 4, from Mad Cave Studios. Final Boss, number 4, from Tyler Kirkham, over Image. A cover by Kirkham, the B cover by Alan Qua. C cover by Shelby Robertson. We have a D cover as a 1 in 25 ratio by Tyler Kirkham. 1 in 50 is a black and white variant by Shelby Robertson. There's a 1 in 100 ratio, a foil variant by Kirkham. Then we have Flash number 28, second print. And Flash number 30, A cover by Dan Mora. B cover by Ramon Perez. C cover by Daniel Bayless. Flash Gordon Classic Collection Hardcover Volume 6. Follow Your Art trade paperback. Uncover and unleash your creative voice. Fred Perry Treasure Vault number 3 by Fred Perry. There's also a variant that's a Lunar exclusive variant. Furlough number 201, A cover by Brian Denham. The B cover by Holly Daughtry. The Fire Horse variant.
That's pretty. These Antarctic Press titles are so funny. There's so much anthropomorphic animal characters in it. So many of them. They're just fun.
Galaxy, As the World Falls Down.
It's a trade paperback for $16.99.
Gargoyles, The Classic Years, Volume 1.
$39.99.
G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 2, the Hammer Files edition. This is kind of like a director's cut reprint, where Larry Hama, the writer, usually gives notes, changes some of the dialogue if he wanted to make a better story.
And this reprints the first appearance of Quinn.
There's also a B cover. It's a new cover by Chris Mooneyham. And a foil variant as well. Green Lantern number 32, A cover by Shamanico. B cover by Declan Shalvey.
Uh-oh, Jason's gonna need to get that A cover.
Or the B cover.
Or
And the C cover. Ethan Young on the C cover. D cover by Stephen Byrne. That's a cute one, huh?
That's cute.
E cover by Torrin Clark, the Black History Month variant. Then Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps. This is a crossover, the Starbreaker Supremacy, which happened recently. This trade paperback collects that crossover event between the two titles.
$19.99.
Gunslinger Spawn number 51, A cover by Keane. B cover by Von Randall. Harley Quinn number 59, A cover by Yannick Paquette. B cover by David Nakayama. C cover by Ian Lee.
Hey, Jason F.
Hello. And the D cover by Elizabeth Torque. And then there is Chrissy Zulo E cover. Valentine's Day variant. He Rolled Me Up Like a Grilled Squid hardcover.
$29.95.
Hikaru in the Light trade paperback volume 3. History's Greatest Games trade paperback, Volume 1, Lionel Messi's World Cup Triumph.
The Hikaru in the Light trade paperback is $11.99, and this History's Greatest Games is $12.99.
Hyde Street number 10, A cover by Ivan Reyes. B cover by Francis Portola. C cover by Lee Koch. D is a 1 in 20 by Sean Von Gorman.
Wow.
E is an Ivan Rice Youngblood team-up variant.
There's a number of people that are digging these cereal box covers.
Mm-hmm.
Every time one of them is released, I'm asked if we've got them in, but that's creepy. I don't need to see a bug eating my cereal.
There's a black and white version variant of the Youngblood cover. And then we have Capes. Invincible Universe Capes number 4, A cover by Ryan Otley. B cover by Mark Englert. And a C cover is a 1 in 10 ratio by Corey Walker.
And these are reprints or representing the original Cape series, and it says it's featuring new art and dialogue, so it's not exactly what we saw before, but it is a reprint of the same basic material, but it's leading into an ongoing that's going to continue the story with all new material.
Yep. There's a 1 in 25 ratio variant by Jean-Noël Lindsay, and a 1 in 50 black and white Ryan Otley cover. Is Ted okay?
I don't know. Doesn't look like it.
Number 1, A cover by Dave Chisholm, and the B cover by Christian Ward.
Ooh,
I hope Ted is okay. Johnny Quest hardcover Volume 1, Time Flies, also available in a softcover. Oops. Jurassic Park hardcover. It's a VHS homage cover. Justice League Unlimited number 16, A cover by Dan Mora.
Those Johnny Quest books are $24.99 and $19.99, respectively. Jurassic Park is $24.99. And go ahead.
Justice League Unlimited number 16, the B cover by Bruno Redondo, and the C cover by Kathy Kwan.
Wow.
That Kwan cover is pretty.
Yeah.
D cover by Dan Hip, E cover by John Zhang.
This Dan Hip cover reminds me of this new trend that I'm seeing all over Facebook and Instagram of people quadranting a picture and drawing it in different styles. It's like he can't make up his mind what he is.
I like that John Zhang cover.
Oh, yeah. John Zhang's covers are always awesome.
F cover is a Valentine's Day variant by Chrissy Zulo. Two cute little kids getting it on. But he shot her in the back.
Did you just say getting it on?
Yeah.
Snuggling.
That's getting it on.
Okay.
The G cover is the Black History Month cover by Torrin Clark, featuring Vixen.
I do not think that means what you think it means.
Justice League Unlimited hardcover Volume 2. And the trade paperback softcover as well.
Hardcover's $24.99. Softcover is $17.99.
Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong 2, number 7, A cover by Christian Deuce. B cover by Kevin McGuire. The Deuce, you say? The C cover by Alan Qua. The D cover by Carmine DJ and Domenico. And then there is a Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong 2 hardcover, which is now orderable, even though it is solicited at the same time as the last issue of the series.
Hardcover's $29.99.
Labyrinth hardcover. This is another VHS homage cover.
Wow, I like that. $24.99.
Limited Collector's Edition number 39, Secret Origins Supervillains Facsimile.
That is $14.99.
Liquidator number 4.
That limited collector's edition of 39 is also available in a foil for $19.99.
Thank you. Liquidator number 4 of 5. Magnus Jakuda number 3. Malevolent Number 2, Marvel Art of Mike Del Mundo hardcover. There's also a direct market variant available. I like that cover. It's cute. Mystique making photocopies of herself.
Yeah, the hardcover is $80. I'm sorry, the main cover is $80. The direct market is $80 as well.
There's a Marvel Universe 9 print set available, the portfolio of Mike Del Mundo.
And these are 11 by 17 full size prints, and they are $65.
There's 3 different versions of that.
Yeah, they're in a translucent portfolio folder.
Then there's also the Marvel Sketchbook of Mike Del Mundo trade paperback.
And let's see here, that is $45.
Mickey Mouse Legacy, number 333, Ripples of Time Part 2, A cover by Ulrich Schrader, B cover by Giorgio Cavazzano. Time Travel Trouble. There's a 1 in 10 ratio for the C cover by Giorgio Cavazzano, yellow variant. Murder Drones number 1. Now, I have never heard of Murder Drones before. I don't know anything about it, but when we talked about it, on FOC earlier this week, people were going crazy. Apparently, everybody's kids are watching this show.
Which makes me a little concerned.
Based on Glitch Productions' global animation phenomenon, created by Liam Vickers and now streaming on Prime Video, it's 3 cheers for Destroy All Humans as all-star creators Wyatt Kennedy and Jo Min-young unleash the record-setting comics adaptation of the series that you have watched 330 million times, Murder Drones. In the far future, on the desolate exoplanet designated Copper 9, the humans are long gone, but the robotic worker drones they create to mine the planet's resources are still hard at work. Together they have managed to forge their own makeshift society, or so they thought, until a previously unknown kind of robot, the dreaded murder drones, are activated by a long-forgotten human-scripted protocol to disassemble any worker that deviates from its original programming. But when a rebellious young worker drone named Uzi forms an unlikely alliance with 2 disassembly drones, serial designations N and V, can they together uncover the secrets of their origins and stop the spread of the unsettling mechanical virus known as the Absolute Solver? Robots, violence, teen angst, and mad science. Love, loss, doors, hormones, and chaos. What more could you ask for? A pen, perhaps? It's a clicky pen. Ask your kids. They'll get it.
I don't have kids.
Well, you do have clicky pens, though.
I have lots of clicky pens.
A cover by Zono, B cover by Jo Min-young, C cover by Crooked Glasses.
That.
I went to school with crooked glasses. I had to straighten them out all the time. I didn't wear glasses.
You did.
D cover is a blank cover. There's a 1 in 10 ratio by Jo Min-young Virgin. There's a 1 in 20 Crooked Glasses Virgin. A 1 in 50 Patricia Martin variant. There's a 1 in 100 Lysandra Wong variant. And then we have Music is Black, a British history.
A British story.
A British story, sorry.
And it is $35 for the hardcover.
Nectar, number 1, A cover by Chris Sheehan. This is a horror book. You want me to read it? Take A cover, and can I get a price on the 1 in 10 and the 1 in 100?
Will do, Brian. I'll get that taken care of for you, and you should probably read this one, because it is a horror story.
Alright, Nectar. Because I know somebody here likes horror.
And I know somebody's going to ask for the bio anyway.
The sweetest thing in life. An island village off Salem, Massachusetts is inundated by a strange species of butterflies that spread the dancing plague and have a very particular taste in nectar. Human blood. I've heard that butterflies will eat flesh.
They're
Carnivores.
interested in carrion.
New phenom artist Anna Paolo Martello and Francesco Francini horrify readers with a quaint village's descent into madness. There's the B cover, a 1 in 10 ratio variant by Jonathan Wayshak. There's a 1 in 20 by Clay Mann, or no, Mann House. 1 in 30 by Jason Sean Alexander.
B cover. Gotcha.
The 1 in 10. Give them a price.
Okay.
1 in
Nectar's
40.
B covers a 1 in 10.
Yes.
Okay.
1 in 40 by Danny Lookert. 1 in 50 by Jonathan Wayshak. And then a not safe for work black bag Suspiria variant. There's also a Jeremy Robinson foil variant. New history of the DC Universe, the Dakota Incident. This is a one-shot. A cover by Diego Olortegui. That's all I got. Tegwe. Olortegui. How much was the black bag variant for Nectar?
Let me check.
For Brian. B cover on this new history of the DC Universe, Dakota Incident by Dennis Cohen and Dan Jurgens.
The black bag variant is $9.99.
The C cover of the Dakota Incident by Yasmin Putri. D cover by Carlo Pagulayan. E cover by Joshua Swaby. It's a foil.
Brian asked for the bio on something.
Oh, on the new history? Sorry. A can't miss new history of the DC Universe spin-off to celebrate Black History Month. Written by Joseph P. Illidge, Stephanie Williams, Morgan Hampton, and Nicholas Draper Ivey. We met Morgan Hampton a few weeks ago. Art by Carlo Pagulayan, Valentin Delandro, and Edwin Galmon. Spinning out of the pages of New History of the DC Universe, uncover an untold moment in DC history, where a murder leads to an all-out war between the heroes of Dakota City and the U.S. government. As their home becomes a battlefield, what must Static, Rocket, and the others sacrifice to keep their loved ones safe? But as heroes fall in the past, the stage is set for their return in the present. Next book is New Space Age, number 3. Then Knights, number 18. The Omega Men by Tom King, the deluxe edition hardcover.
Got a little bit ahead of me. Let me catch up so I can give prices.
Own Your Calm, trade paperback, a guided journal for overcoming anxiety.
The Omega Men is $49.99 for the hardcover, and the Own Your Calm is $17.99.
Power Fantasy number 16, A cover by Casper Wingard, B cover by Morgan Beam. Prince Valiant hardcover, Peril of the Round Table.
$49.99.
Radiant Black Massive Edition hardcover, book 2.
$44.99.
Rick and Morty, the manga trade paperback volume 2, After School Science Club.
$19.99.
Roll of the Dice Enchanted Forest hardcover.
$22.99 for that, and it is a 9.4 by 11 non-standard size.
Savage Dragon number 279 by Eric Larson, and B cover is a trade dress variant. 70s trade dress. Looks retro.
Yep. He usually does one that looks retro.
Savage Sword of Conan. Huh. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
The original comics omnibus hardcover, volume 11, direct market edition and regular edition.
The the direct market is $125, as is the regular.
Shudder magazine, number 28. The world's #1 illustrated horror magazine. Silverhawks Volume 1 hardcover. Partly metal, partly real.
$24.99
And it's available in a softcover as well.
for $19.99.
Skinbreaker number 6, A cover. All the covers by David Finch. A cover by David Finch.
Wow.
And the B cover is the portrait variant by Finch. Then we have the Tony Moore 1:10 ratio variant.
That looks like a Jaws homage to me.
Lorenzo De Felici 1:25 ratio. Eric Canetti 1:50. And the Treasury edition.
Treasury editions are $14.99, but they are a larger, not quite Treasury size format.
Skyclad from King Spot Comics. Skyclad number 2, A cover by Dutkovich. B cover is the Flame On variant. The C cover is for the Graham Blank Sketch Flip variant. There is an adults only holofoil flip variant. And then Small Favors trade paperback, the definitive girly porno collection.
And that is $24.99.
Snow Monkey number 2. Something Beyond the Petrichor number 3. Sun Chasers number 1, a one-shot. Songbird in the Light hardcover.
That hardcover is $19.99.
Spawn, The Dark Ages number 3, A cover by Kolak, and the B cover is a virgin variant of that. Spirit of Shadows number 1, second print, A cover. I know that we did not get many of these in because only like 3 people ordered it, and I had people coming into the store asking about it. We didn't have enough for the people that wanted it, so if you may have been one of those that regret not ordering the first print, get your second print. Issue 2 by Nick Cagnetti. The B cover by Ian Higginbottom. C cover is a 1:10 ratio variant, virgin variant by Nick Cagnetti. Supergirls Family Vacation, a Supergirl graphic novel.
And that is $12.99.
Superman number 33, second print. Superman 35, A cover by Dan Mora. B cover by Gilliam March. C cover by Rod Reyes.
Oh, nice.
D cover by David Paratore. E cover by Chris Stevens. F cover by Chrissy Zullo.
Oh, they are in love.
And then we have Superman Man of Steel by John Byrne, the Absolute Edition.
This is $100 for the hardcover.
Supernatural number 5.
There's an A cover by Clayton Crane.
A cover by Crane, we don't have art for it yet. The B cover by Messias. The C cover by Alfredo Cardona. The G cover, we skipped D, E, and F, which are going to be ratios, I'm sure.
No, the D cover is the photo variant.
Oh.
The E cover is the photo variant limited version for $50. And let's see here. The F is the 1:10 Alfredo Cardona line art.
Then the we have a G 1:10 virgin by Messias. 1:20 Cardona virgin. There is a FOC line art variant by Messias.
There's also a 1:15 Alfred Cardona line art virgin variant.
A 1:5 Messias line art virgin.
And a 1:15 Clayton Crane virgin variant.
Temporal number 5 of 5 by Stephanie Williams. The Peril of the Brutal Dark, and Ezra Kane mystery from Chris Condon. Right?
Yeah.
Chris Condon and Jacob Phillips, Sean Phillips' son. The B cover by Tula Lote. It is a crime noir drama type story. C cover by Hayden Sherman. D cover by Sean Phillips.
That Tula Lote cover was pretty. I'm catching up to you.
The E cover by Alvaro Martinez Bueno. It's a connecting cover. The F cover is a foil variant by Jacob Phillips. Then we have Titans number 30, a second print, part of the DCKO. And then the Transformers Deluxe hardcovers. Book 2 is the direct market exclusive cover by Jorge Corona, collecting the next 12 issues of Transformers, issues 13 through 24, maybe even 25.
Let me get you that info. That is $49.99 for both that one
I think
and the regular.
The regular by Jorge Corona. I think it's through 24 because 25 kicked off the new story arc.
Yeah, this is issues 13 through 24, and stories from Energon Universe Special 2024 and 2025. Sorry, I got a little distracted before that when you were asking, because there is also, and we don't want to miss this, Tom, the Dancing Bug trade paperback, Volume 1, Secret Origins, available from Clover Press for $26.99. There was just no art for it.
Put me down for one.
Oh, okay.
Vampirella number 11, the A cover by Lucio Perillo, the B cover by Derek Chu. That's one of the best Vampirella covers I've seen. C cover by Joseph Michael Linsner. The D cover by Chetsutis. E is a cosplay variant. I don't think it's a very practical outfit.
No, I don't think they're gonna.
There's a 1 in 10 variant by Selena. There's a Virgin cosplay variant, which is a 1 in 10 as well. A 1 in 10 Chetsutis Virgin. A 1 in 15 Linsner Virgin. A 1 in 15 Selena Virgin. A 1 in 15 Derek Chu Virgin. A 1 in 20 Perillo Virgin. And then we also have an ultraviolet variant by Perillo. A 1 in 7 black and white Chetsutis variant. A 1 in 10 Perillo ultraviolet virgin variant. Then Vampirella Archives trade paperback, volume 4.
$34.99.
And Vampirus Carmilla annual, number 5. Video Games in 100 Objects, hardcover. Vincent Van Gogh, Sadness Will Last Forever, trade paperback from Mad Cave Studios.
The Video Games hardcover is $50, and the Vincent Van Gogh is $19.99.
Void Rivals number 27, A cover by Lorenzo De Felici, B cover by Andrea Bressan, C cover by Ben Oliver. The D cover is a 1 in 25 ratio by Lyrics. There's a 1 in 50 ratio by Tony Fezula. Then we have Wrestle Heist number 3. And that is all the offerings that we have this week from Lunar Distributors. Let's hop over to PRH and see what they have. Dance Volume 8. The Adventures of Lumen N Volume 1. What'd you miss, Brian?
You missed the beginning of Lunar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
sure, no
that's
problem. What is this book? Alias? Alias Red Band. Alias, of course, the book that Jessica Jones got started in many a year ago. Here's a new series, a Red Band series. There is the Elena Casagrande variant, and then a Ji Hyung Lee variant. And let's go ahead and give Brian what he asked for. Oh, I forgot to open it in a new window. Oh well. The Return of Jessica Jones A series of grisly murders in Hell's Kitchen pulls Jessica Jones into a mystery more sinister than she could have ever imagined. As the wife of Mayor Luke Cage, she'll have to tread.
I found this on the web for the grisly
I'm not
murders in
talking
Hell's.
to you. Please excuse my phone. She doesn't know what she's doing. As the wife of Mayor Luke Cage, she'll have to tread carefully as she forms a dangerous alliance with Typhoid Mary to track down the killer. But as she delves deeper into Hell's Kitchen's dark underbelly, the evidence she finds presents more questions than answers. Follow the mystery in an all-new Red Band miniseries written by Sam Humphries and drawn by Geraldo Borges, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Alias. We have a 1 in 100 Virgin variant by Ji-Hyung Lee, a 1 in 25 ratio variant by Lucas Wernick. Here is the Luciano Vecchio Marvel Monster variant, and the main cover there by David Mack on the right. That's a beautiful cover. I say of these covers, I'd have to get the A cover.
Lee cover for Brian. I'll get that for you, Brian.
The Ji-Hyung Lee cover is also a very good cover. All new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider, number 8. There's the main cover, and then the Sumit Kumar variant on the right. We have an Iben Coelho 9-part connecting variant. As you can see, part of the Spiral story.
Yes, this is the first part of the Amazing Spider-Man that's part of the Death Spiral series. That it's going to start here in issue 23 and continue through issue 27. So there's 5 issues of Amazing Spider-Man that cover the Death Spiral story, as well as 3 issues of Venom, which are 255, 256, and 257. So
Look at this Ivan Talavera cover.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Absolutely gorgeous. The Ivan Talavera Venom variant. I am very tempted to get that one, and I don't collect Spider-Man. That's beautiful. Oh, and they made it an incentive as well, a 1 in 50 ratio Virgin variant of that cover. There is a Liber Mayho Amazing Visions variant. And a version of that is the 1 in 100 ratio. And then we have a Mark Bagley Classified Target variant. A Mike McCone Doom Homage variant. And then the Torrin Clark variant is a 1 in 25 ratio, and I love this cover as well. As it should be, Peter kissing Mary Jane. They belong together. And the main cover, finally, last but not least, by David Marquez. Nope, by Ed McGuinness, sorry. Apothecary Diaries, Book 8, the light novel.
Are you sure that's Ed McGuinness?
Yep.
Okay. You would know better than me.
It has his name right on the cover. His signature.
Yep.
EMC.
Yep.
Assassin and Cinderella, Book 3, from Square Enix Manga. That's kind of cute, I think. Avengers, number 36, the CF Villa Farewell variant. It is the end of Jed McKay's run on Avengers.
It's less cute than it looks on the cover.
I can't see. Corey Smith Doom Homage variant. There is a Farid Karami variant. A Giuseppe Camuncoli wraparound foreshadow cover. Pete Woods variant is a 1 in 25 ratio. There is a Russell Dauterman wraparound cover. And then we have the Batman Second Night hardcover collection. Yeah, it's a DC book, but that's true. PRH distributes DC trade paperbacks and hardcover. DC books, not comics. That includes the Batman by Chip Zdarsky Omnibus, Batman Gotham by Gaslight. We just covered all of those in Lunar's FOC. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. Oh, the hardcover.
Yep.
Direct market hardcover, and then the sequel, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees Rite of Spring.
I
Direct
just
market
want to say
hardcover.
real quick that these are both going to come with signed cards, signed tip-in cards. They're called the signed cards by the author and artist Patrick Horvath. Both of these hardcovers will come signed. So if you want them, order them from us.
You heard it here. Get them signed. Order these hardcovers. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
They don't automatically come signed. It's because of the number we're ordering that we're going to get them signed. So take advantage.
The first one, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, and the sequel, Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Spring. Birds of Prey on the Run Volume 4, Black Widow Modern Era Epic Collection, Widowmaker. Booster Gold, the complete 2007 series book 3, Call to Adventure, Defeating Dungeons with a Skill Board, manga volume 11. Now, Captain America 6 second print has a 1 in 25 ratio. That is the Virgin Chip Zdarsky cover. And then the regular cover for that second print of number 6 is the Ivan Tao, but not foil this time. Chillin' in Another World with level 2 super cheat powers, manga volume 12.
I will look into that for you, Jason, and yes, I will. I did not believe that any of the Invincible team-up variants were already past FOC,
Yeah, they haven't done them yet.
but I will double-check that, and I'll make sure that you get one.
I didn't think so, but okay. Cyberpunk 2077, Chrome, issue 2, a cover by Tommaso Benato. They may not have had that.
Yeah, that was a pretty recent announcement, so it might be one of those that's going to be on FOC later. But again, I will double-check on that, since Rook Exodus number 10 was FOC'd initially on the 12th. And I will look into it and make sure that anybody that wants them has the best opportunity to get them.
Daredevil Punisher, the Devil's Trigger number 5. There's the main cover. Then on the right is the Peach Momoko variant. DC Encyclopedia New Edition, $50. Batman, DC Finest, Batman: A Death in the Family.
I'm going to just break in for just a second. They were just recently announced, and the Rook Exodus number 10 Invincible team-up is actually going to FOC on March 9th. So we're not past FOC on those Invincible team-ups. So we will be able to make sure we get all of the orders in for them that we need. That's going to be confusing to a number of stores, but so thank you for bringing that to our attention.
So while Rook Exodus 10 was on FOC,
Yeah, it was already FOC'd.
they may
They're-
re-FOCing it
They are.
at a later date because of the Invincible covers.
They've moved the FOC date of Rook Exodus 10 to March 9th.
And that's probably just because the system that we use for our pre-orders, it hasn't updated yet.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing the Invincible team-up in our distributors' listings. I have been checking into it, but it's always good to double-check on these things. Thank you very much.
DC Finest Hangman Never Loses trade. Death of a Pop Star Volume 2, Webtoon Unscrolled graphic novel. Deep 3 Volume 1. Dinosaurs Coloring Book, 40 drawings to color. Dinosaurs Stickerology. Drugstore in Another World, The Slow Life of a Cheat Pharmacist, Volume 12. A Cheat Pharmacist.
Yeah.
Dungeon Dive, Aim for the Deepest Level manga, Volume 8. Dungeon People, Volume 6. Dungeon People. I feel like I've known some of them. The End Adventure, Lego Minecraft Seek and Find Activity Book. Exorcism at Buckingham Palace #1. A cover by Ramsey. This is an IDW book.
This is continuing the whole exorcism at 1100 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Here's a B cover of Exorcism at Buckingham Palace by Damien Worm, and the C cover is a foil cover by Heather Vaughn. And then there is a 1:10 ratio by Vanessa Del Rey. Flight, Volume 6. Galaxy as the World Falls Down. Godzilla Library Collection, Volume 6. $29.99. Godzilla vs. America. Boston hardcover is $12.99. Chicago, a $12.99 hardcover. Kansas City, a $12.99 hardcover. And Los Angeles, a $12.99 hardcover. And then the regular comics versus Portland. A cover by Benjamin Dewey. The B cover by Caitlin Yarsky. There's a 1:25 Virgin variant by Dewey and a 1:50 Virgin of Yarsky's cover. This will probably get the hardcover treatment at a later date as well. Grand Metal Organs Volume 2 manga. Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps Starbreaker Supremacy trade paperback for $20. Harper Sharp Kid Detective hardcover and paperback. Load. My screen locked up.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Headhunted to Another World. From Salaryman to Big Four, Volume 10. The Heroic Legend of Arslan, Volume 22. His Majesty the Demon King's Housekeeper, Volume 12. Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable. Omnibus collects Volumes 3 and 4. How to Deal When Your Intimidating Neighbor is Actually an Omega, Volume 2. How to Win at Chess, The Ultimate Guide for Beginners and Beyond. Hunting the Strange, a Mystery Royale novel. I'll Never Fall in Love with Amano, Volume 3. Iceman Omega, #1, by Luciano Vecchio. B cover by Lucas Wernick, or a variant by Wernick. You want to know about Iceman? Let's see about Iceman. There's another Vecchio variant there as well. The Indomitable Iceman. Bobby Drake is ready to reach his true Omega potential. From coming out to helping terraform the entire planet of Mars, Bobby's had a big year and it's only up from here. You don't want to miss this beloved 4-part Infinity comic, now for the first time in print. Written and drawn by Luciano Vecchio. Inglorious X-Force #1, second print. There on the right is the Mana 1:25 ratio variant. And then there's the R.B. Silva second print regular cover. Initial D Omnibus 9 collects volumes 17 and 18 of the manga. Joanna Basford's Inklings, a pocket-sized inky coloring book. JLA Book 3, $40 paperback trade collection. There we go. JLA Salvation Run, Justice League Unlimited, Volume 2, the Omega Act hardcover, and softcover, Kingsmaker Volume 2, Lobster Johnson Omnibus Volume 1, Lonely Deaths Lie Thick as Snow,
That's
Number
just
one.
sad.
The Lying Bride and the Same-Sex Marriage Debate, Volume 2, Mad Libs for the Fans, the BTS edition, Made in Abyss, Volume 14, Magic Artisan Dahlia Wilts No More, Manga Volume 8, The Makeup Remover, Volume 1, that sounded kind of cute, The Manga Bible, Marian Heretic number 5, the A cover by Joe Jarrow, the B cover is a 1 in 10 ratio by Steve Scroce. There is a unlimited variant. It's a virgin black and white inks cover of the Scroce variant. The Masterful Cat is depressed again today.
Poor kid.
Volume 11. Poor Masterful Cat. Masterminds, number 4. The Stephen Thompson A cover and the B cover by Juan Ramos. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Book 3, trade paperback. Minecraft Adventure School, hardcover. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Elma's Office Lady Diary, Volume 10. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Kana's Daily Life, Volume 14. Miss Truesdale and the Rise of Man, number 3, by Jesse Lonergan. A cover and B cover both. Written by Mike Mignola, art by Jesse Lonergan. Moonstar, number 1. Moonstar from the New Mutants, Shadows of Tomorrow.
That Bensu cover is gorgeous.
Well, let's have a look at the Benjamin Sue cover.
That's so cute.
She's got a little puppy doggy.
A big puppy doggy.
Death awaits Danny Moonstar when an ancient soul-sucking weapon is set loose. It's up to Danny to track it down, but the weapon's deadly wielder won't make it easy for her. After recent tragedies, can Danny trust herself to save those closest to her, or will her self-doubts lead to even more bloodshed?
Mm.
So we have a hidden gem 1 in 50 ratio by Bob McLeod. The Joel Jones variant is the 1 in 25 ratio. But there's a nice Joshua Swaby cover on the left, and a virgin variant of that is the 1 in 100 ratio. And there is a Marcos Martin variant there on the left for Moonstar number 1. And
Gotcha.
you want the Benjamin Sue cover with her big doggy. Gotcha, Brian, thank you. Nakamura-san, The Uninvited Gyaru, Volume 5. Nemesis Forever, trade paperback. No Place, number 4, A cover by Stefano Simeon. And then we have a B cover by Riley Rosmo. I ordered that Rosmo cover. I think it's really cool.
I just had somebody come in and get... Oh, I'm sorry. You're on No Place. I noticed Nova Centurion. And I was... Yeah.
But No Place, it's a Oz reimagining type story. And then next is Nova Centurion, issue 5. Written by Jed McKay, art by Alessandro Capuccio.
Yeah, we had a customer come in on Friday looking for issues 2 and 3 of Nova Centurion and didn't know that the foil cover of number 1 existed. And as soon as he saw that, he's like, okay, this week, I'm getting number 2 and the foil. I'll come back for number 3 next week because I'd want that foil.
I love Nova. Um, there is the Adam Gorham variant with Star-Lord on the cover. I like that one. And then it's with Star-Lord. Yeah, him and Star-Lord and Nova had a falling out. They're not really friends right now. Maybe they're getting back together. There's the Pratha Pratim 1 in 25 ratio variant. And then, this still interests me. I keep thinking about this. Omega Men by Tom King. Deluxe edition. On the Job Training, Volume 1. A love paperback manga.
Have you read that Omega Man before?
No, I have not. That's why I'm curious. I've, the art's by Iguara, who I like his art. I read about it, and some people say they like it. Of course, some people say they didn't like it, so I don't know. The Other Half by Jim McCann and Joe Eisma. A cover on the left, B cover by Igor Rodriguez on the right. And then there's a 1 in 10 ratio by Marguerite Sauvage. Pause. The Trouble with Leo. Hardcover and softcover. Perfectly Fine on My Own, so my fiance can twist in the wind. Volume 1. Phoenix, The Untold Story. Facsimile edition by John Byrne and Chris Claremont. That's cool. There's the 1 in 25 ratio by D.K. Rowan on the right. And that is gorgeous. We might have to get 25 of those just to... Oh, it's a $7 book. There's also a foil variant. And then Psylocke Ninja is getting a second print. There's the Art Germ cover, and then the 1 in 25 ratio is the D.K. Rowan non-foil. Usually they do that the other way around.
No, they've been doing it that way for a while. A few of them.
No, like the other ones, the Captain America, the non-foil is the regular.
Oh.
And the ratio is a different color.
Okay. I thought you meant the foil, not foil being... Never mind, go ahead.
It's usually,
Yes.
it has usually been the open order.
Okay.
A Quiet Place. Those were some good movies. A Quiet Place, Storm Warning number 1. A cover by Ryan Kelly.
And Brian would like to know more about A Quiet Place.
So would I. Oh, it's written by Phil Hester. Phil Hester's an artist typically. He has written some comics as well. He's the author and illustrated by Phil Hester and Ryan Kelly. Interesting. The world ended in a hush. The creatures came for the cities first, but in Pearl, Iowa, a tiny island town on the Mississippi, the mayor and townsfolk believe that's someone else's problem. Cut off from the chaos of the coasts, they think they can ride out the storm, but Fire Chief Lonnie Fry knows better. The creatures that hunt by sound are coming west, and unless the people of Pearl take drastic action, silence won't save them. It'll bury them. From creators Phil Hester and Ryan Kelly comes the first ever A Quiet Place comic series, an untold chapter of fear, family, and sacrifice set in the terrifying world of the blockbuster films. So A cover by Ryan Kelly, the B cover by Phil Hester, and the C cover is a foil variant by David Johnson.
There's more.
I was just looking at that Dave Johnson
okay.
cover.
Okay.
We got a 1 in 25 ratio by Jason Burrows, and a 1 in 50 ratio, a version of the Phil Hester cover. And then next up, Reborn as a Space Mercenary. I woke up piloting the strongest starship, Volume 10. That actually sounds kind of cool.
Sounds fun. Gotcha, Brian. I'll get that A cover for you.
Red Book 1, number 4. A cover by Michael Abenomi. B cover by Joe Thompson. I'm looking forward to this Rocketeer #1 IDW Classics. Cover A by Dave Stevens. It's $1.99, reprinting the beginning of the Rocketeer saga. The B cover is a foil variant.
Red Book B cover. Got you, Christopher. You snuck in here. I didn't know you were here.
And Dennis Walker will have an A cover of the Rocketeer.
Awesome. I will get it.
And I'm getting a B cover. I think maybe I might be getting both covers because I'm a greedy little.
Can you explain to me why it has Jay Lee and Tom Taylor on there?
Nope.
Yes.
I can't.
I'm working on explaining this. Oh, come on.
It'll just take a second. There you go.
IDW is serving Rocketeer stories from some of the greatest talents in comics. Oh yeah, this is a different one that I was thinking of. Dave Stevens, Tom Taylor, and Colin Wilson. Darwin Cook, Robert Wyndham, and Jay Lee take the Rocketeer on adventures all over the world. From his first flight on the front lines of World War II, this is only the tip of the iceberg.
And it's $1.99. That's fantastic.
And 36 pages.
Yep.
So that's very cool. Shadows of Tomorrow, Rogue #1, the second print by David Nakayama. Yes, the Virgin foil is $9.99 on Rocketeer. The regular cover is $1.99, and the 1 in 25 on the Rogue #1 second print is a Virgin Scotty Young. The Ruins Beneath Us, a hardcover book for $20.99. Shugachara 20th Anniversary Edition #1. Shugachara Jewel Joker Book 1. Skating Wilder. Sonic the Hedgehog #85, A cover by Miles Ark. The B cover by Gigi Dutrix.
Jason F. just got to meet Gigi at Fan Expo New Orleans and got some Sonic books signed there.
And he instantly fell in love, and he wants to invite her over to the comic shop.
Absolutely.
I think he did invite her, really. We just gotta get
We need to get her
the
here.
details hammered out. The 1 in 15 ratio by Natalie Fordrain. Oh boy. Squirrel Lock Holmes, the Pet Rock Mystery graphic novel,
Oh, goodness.
$10.99 hardcover. I think you have to order that, Christina.
I think I might have to order that. Oh. Oh, man.
The Staircase in the Woods, Star Trek Lower Decks #17.
Look
I
at
love that cover by Vernon Smith.
Awesome. Space Invader.
Vernon Smith we met at the con recently also.
Yeah,
he was such a nice guy. He says he wants to come to the shop.
And he's local,
Anytime.
too. He said he'd love to come and do a signing and, you know.
He says just let him know, he'll drive over and we can buy him lunch or something.
Yep.
B cover by Finoglio. I'll tell you what, that's a great name, Finoglio.
It's great.
Star Trek Lower Decks #1 IDW Classics. A cover by Derek Charm is $1.99, and it also has a foil Virgin variant for $9.99.
So, I take it IDW Classics is the new, is similar to the Image First.
Looks like an image first type thing, yeah.
That's awesome. For people who may have missed out on a really good read, and now they can. They can get one.
Star Wars Jedi Knights Volume 2 trade paperback, A Higher Path. And then I'm looking forward to this book. The one that Brian wants me to buy, Star Wars Shadow of Maul, #1, a great A cover by Derek Chew. Written by Benjamin Percy, who wrote the last series of Wolverine. A pulpy, exciting prequel series set before the events of the upcoming Disney Plus show. Welcome to Janix, a neon-lit, shadow-soaked maze of a planet that lies beyond the reach of the Empire. Captain Brander Lawson is doing his best to navigate the law in a lawless territory. He's joined by his partner, a droid nicknamed Two Boots. As they face off against scheming crime bosses, and as the looming threat of the Shadow Lord, Maul, nears. It will be written by Ben Percy with art by Matabek Musabekov. Cover by Derek Chew. And then there is a Aka Headshot Virgin variant. That's cool. And then the Bjorn Barons cover there on the right is the 1:25 ratio. I really like this Dan Panosian cover. And the Virgin variant is the 1:100 ratio. And then we also have an Elena Casagrande Women's History Month. And a 1:10 ratio, which is a photo variant, so I guess that's the Ray Park cover. Since Ray Park was Darth Maul. Star Wars The High Republic Adventures, The Complete Phase 2. Trade paperback $29.99.
Gotcha, Brian. I'll get that Panosian cover for you.
Star Wars Visions trade paperback, collecting both of those, the Peach Momoko, Takashi Okazaki, and Aki Yanagi, $17.99 trade. Supergirl's Family Vacation, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #16, A cover by Freddie Williams II, B cover by Kevin Eastman and Ben Bishop, which no art yet, C cover by Luca Pizzari. I like that Derek Kirk Kim cover on the left. Then there will be a Virgin variant as the 1:25 ratio of the Eastman cover. And I like this In-Hyuk Lee has a 1:50 ratio variant. And then a 1:75 by Greg Smallwood. Well, that's cool. Greg Smallwood's art style is so realistic. To see him drawing Ninja Turtles is different. That's cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, New York City versus TMNT. I believe that would be the second trade paperback in Jason Aaron's run. TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures Volume 7 trade paperback. This is Iron Man. Step into reading. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or TMNT Journeys, #7. A cover by Michael Dooney and Jim Lawson. The B cover by Steve Levine. And then the 1:10 ratio is a foil of the A cover. Ultimates #1, DK Ruan 3rd printing variant. And then the 1:10 ratio is an In-Hyuk Lee cover. Ultimates #2, DK Ruan 2nd print variant, and a 1:10 ratio by In-Hyuk Lee. #3, DK Ruan 2nd print, and a 1:10 In-Hyuk Lee. #4, 3rd print, and a 1:10 ratio by In-Hyuk Lee. number 5 second print, and a number 5 1 in 10 ratio by Inyuk Lee. Number 6 second print, and a 1 in 10 ratio by Inyuk Lee. And then Ultraman Omnibus, 60th anniversary cover. It's a $125 omnibus. And then there is a direct market version, variant cover by Peach Momoko. That's cool looking. Usagi Yojimbo, Kato 84. A cover by Jared Cullum, B cover by Stan Sakai. This is a descendant of the original Usagi Yojimbo in 1984.
Crazy.
I love the Miami Vice homage cover. That's a C cover by Jim Rugg. And then we have Venom, Black, White, and Blood Treasury Edition. $29.99 for that giant oversized Treasury Edition of Venom, Black, White, and Blood. Make sure you get your Usagi Yojimbo Katos, guys. That's gonna be awesome. This manga actually caught my attention. When a clueless first-person shooter player falls into another world. It's a volume 1 manga, so I read about it. So it's a guy who's playing a first-person shooter, and something goes wrong, and he wakes up into like a fantasy world. And he's still in his first-person shooter mode, and he's got his sniper rifle and everything. And everybody's casting spells and doing magic, and he's got a gun. And it turns out, well, guns work pretty good against spells. There's a Wild Beast Forest House, Volume 3. Windbreaker, number 20. The Wind Weaver, book by Julie Johnson. The Witcher, Bloodstone, number 2. A cover by P.S. Bach. I guess the only cover. Wolverine, number 17. Dan Panosian on the main cover. We have a 1 in 25 ratio by Gabriel Delato. I love that Puppeteer Lee cover there on the right. Great variant there. Sanford Green Doom homage variant cover on the left. And then a brand new series, brand new book spinning out of the TV show or following the TV show. Wonder Man number 1. Lights, camera, superhero action. Simon Williams has had his ups and downs, from being manipulated into villainy by the Enchantress to being one of the brightest stars in the Avengers. But just like Hollywood, no matter how low the lows, Simon keeps fighting the good fight. But what happens when the past finally catches up to him? Enter Randolph Chancellor, Simon's former cellmate. A true love letter to L.A., as well as the history of Wonder Man. Legendary artist Mark Buckingham joins Marvel mainstay Jerry Duggan. Alright. There is a 1 in 25 ratio variant by Mark Buckingham. Nitho Diaz foil variant. Phil Noto headshot variant. Signed by Simon Williams.
There you go.
And then a Rose Besh variant. I won't comment on it, other than saying that I usually love Rose Besh covers.
This one's neat.
Cool. The Virgin 1 in 100 ratio of that. And then we get James Tynan's The Woods, Book 1.
Gotcha, Brian. I'll get that A cover for you.
X-Men number 26, A cover by Magneto Diaz, there is a Derek Chu Cyclops variant.
Bio on X-Men 26.
Alright. The 1 in 50 ratio is a version of the Derek Chu cover. And then there's a Gurihiru Marvel Monster variant. That's kind of cool looking. It's like half Poison Ivy, half magic. We'll see about that. Danger Room, Part 1. Cascading crises hit the X-Men at the worst possible time, splitting them up across the globe to deal with shocking and unexpected difficulties. From a ghost ship in international waters to a maximum security prison in Europe to the blood-stained streets of Merle, Alaska, the X-Men face an unseen foe unlike any they've experienced before. There is a Luciano Vecchio variant featuring Juggernaut. And then X-Men Annual 1. The A cover there by Ryan Stegman.
If you are a X-Men subscriber, the annual will automatically be added to your pull list.
There's a 1 in 25 ratio by Greg Land. And a Sanford Green variant.
And Brian, I'm getting that Derek Chu cover for you. He would like a buy. Oh,
When an all-new mutant menace known as the Creationist forces 4 artists to visualize monsters that tear through reality, the X-Men must survive an attack where imagination itself becomes the enemy. Now they have to stop the Creationist before his nightmare visions consume the world in an epic issue featuring several superstar guest artists like Ryan Stegman, Steve Scroce, and Sanford Green. And then, last but not least, a Zatanna by Paul Dini Omnibus for $100.
That Sanford Green variant of the X-Men annual, I just love it.
I like it too. But I like the A cover as well by Stegman.
Oh yeah, that's great as well.
I guess I like them because Nightcrawler's on them both.
Uh-huh.
Alright guys, that is
that's the end of what we normally do for FOC. We're done. If you're watching this after the fact, let us know if there's anything we can help you with. Reach out to us through Discord and anywhere else. We are going to be skipping back to Lunar for a few minutes to go over some stuff that Brian came in late on. But if there's anything else we can help y'all with, let us know. Talk to y'all who are leaving us now later.